Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
We are under the lights this evening. Michael Baird is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Chris Alvarez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Thomas is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Alvarez will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. This one's flared out toward left. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Next for the Mets, Chris Alvarez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And the pitch.
Borderline pitch right there, but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of...
Leading off for St. Louis, the pitcher.
This is in the air to left field.
Bear.
Alvarez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So striding in, Brian O'Keefe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Alvarez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Chris Alvarez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Into the box, Lane Thomas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Unlucky that order go. Digging in, Chris Alvarez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch. Nobody's better.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Line drive base hit. Rosario rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Coming to the plate now, Pete Alonso. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Alonso.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Metropolitans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom with his 4th win this season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Seth Lugo records the save, his 5th of the year. We are under the light. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
One down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Outside, 3-0 now. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Do it. No one better. Let's go.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free.
Batting second, the shortstop, Tommy.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Chris Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. And that's the third out. Down in order. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aramis Ademan. 0-2, here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's in there, base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s.
Ready once again, Chris Alvarez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the off.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Bechtold. The 1-2.
Andrew.
Hard hit ball to second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Chris Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. See you later. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-all ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. St. Louis came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Giovanni Gallegos claims the win out of the pen, his first. John Brebbia wraps it up for the save, his first of the year.
And 11 runners left on base.
And we're going to see a pinch hitter here with runners at first and second and still nobody out.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 17, Chris Alvarez.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Thomas, still ranging back. See you later. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 9 on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Tim Collins is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-3 is today's final. The New York Mets jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Marcus Stroman earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Your attention, please.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 17, Chris Alvarez.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, nobody. Keep it rolling.
Now the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field.
I got it. I got it.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Fish came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Eliezer Hernandez gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
Few runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Your attention, please.
Hey, we got one
Hitting
here.
for the Mets. Number 17, Chris Alvarez.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 17.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Haniger in pursuit. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Robert Gesellman gets the call.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Elite players become so by continuing to look for ways to refine and improve their skill sets.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Pinch hitting for New York. Number 17, Chris Alvarez.
And that misses for ball 1. That average way up there to start things out. 9 homers and 29 driven in.
Hey, plays the 1 now.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. See you later. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Josh Taylor is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his...
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game.
One error, they left 4 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the... Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Ready now, Pete Alonso. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Settling in now, Juan Soto. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Alvarez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And this is still a 0-0. Now at the plate, Chris Alvarez. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
1 down, 1 down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Alvarez, only 20 years old, starts the day as the second leading vote getter amongst left fielders in All-Star balloting, so we may see him be honored as such this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he fouls this one off.
All right, come on now.
Now another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Digging in once again, Chris Alvarez.
Chris Alvarez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Turner loves it.
Come on, come on, come on, come on,
Throw in
come on,
time, and the side is retired. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The right fielder, Phillip Ervin.
The 1-2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman, Starlin.
0-1, here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he...
So digging in now, James McCann is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone as they add still another.
Another excellent swing right there.
New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Chris Alvarez.
Where's that first now? Hey, nobody went.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no.
Harris features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
The pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak. But that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
Victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Patrick Corbin is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chris Alvarez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they do come off a victory their last time out. However, that came on the heels of a streak that watched them lose 7 in a row prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here. No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So here's Pete Alonso, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Plays the 1 here.
3-0. Runners off for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
The third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Victor Robles will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Victor Robles.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Chris Alvarez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Booyah! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Alvarez, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall.
Juan Soto to the plate now.
Leading off for Washington.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Alvarez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Alvarez.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Got no outs.
Fouled away.
Hey, one time, right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for Washington. Number 6, Philip Irvin.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Cut it. Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
And there's the first out.
Your attention please. Pinch hitting for Washington. Number 73, Trey.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Corbin Martin wins his 3rd of the season. Patrick Corbin struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.